Hello everybody, OSRS Noob here, and welcome to episode 17 of my Building the Titanic in Minecraft progress series. Before we get started, I would just like to give a thanks to all my subscribers out there for following me on my journey and supporting the channel. Big thank you to you, this is great. Thank you to any new subscribers who've joined in the last week as well. If you enjoy this, please make sure to give a like and subscribe if you are not already subscribed, so you can follow along and see how we go. So, this past week, I have managed to get through episode 96 of Normandie Junction's Building the Olympic/Titanic in Minecraft tutorial. That marks 8 videos to go until I'm completely caught up. Getting kind of excited about that. Looking forward to hopefully getting caught up and taking the time in between his releases so I can take care of all the little things on this ship that I wanted to take care of. But enough of that. I guess let's get started. So starting where I left off from the last video, down here in the second class smoking room. I think that's what this is. I made a few little changes since last week, like these little arches on the pillars. I've changed the windows around a little bit. Not design-wise, I just used different panes. I used the what's it called? The black stained glass windows. I think they looks a little bit nicer. But most notably, I have actually raised the floor. I took these carpet tiles and I replaced them with wool blocks. I noticed that the tiles, or the wool and the carpet all had the same pattern. Like the purple carpet and the purple wool had the same pattern. So I just replaced them with wool blocks. And in the process, I also raised up the baseboards, make everything look decent like that. Something I plan to do throughout the ship, if I can. I'm going to do the floor in blocks rather than slabs or carpet tiles. One of the main reasons being is I don't especially care for the huge gap that ends up being between underneath the door. And then also, if I want to put furniture down, I can actually, you can put it down on the block instead of having it raised up in the middle of the air if it's a slab or a carpet tile. And you can take the carpet up and you can put the block down, but then you'll have, whatever quartz block is underneath and it just doesn't look as good. So I decided I'm going to do all the floors wherever I can in regular blocks. Probably out here in the corridors, I'll leave them as slabs, mainly because it's going to be very difficult with the grand staircases to try and adjust all that. So I might leave these as slabs and just do all the rooms, which I haven't done yet here, but do all the rooms in blocks. But like I said, I don't care if this one's not too bad, but the carpet tile, this lip is really huge. So, yep. So that's one thing. Or I should say, it's yet another thing that I'm adding to my list of stuff I want to change and update. But anyway, so moving right along, like I said, I've gotten through episode 96 of Normandie Junction's tutorial, and so we got quite a bit to show you. So let's head on out to Café Parisian, which isn't done yet, and move on down B deck. One thing you can see here that I've added deck chairs. That was one of his videos, is putting deck chairs. So I've got them all, if I can get out here, got them all up and down the ship, as you can see. I think they came out, they did a pretty good job. They really do look like deck chairs. And I've seen images of the deck chairs on the Titanic, and these are really close. So, good job there, Normandie, for coming up with that design. I guess one funny thing I want to show you is with World Builder, they did an update where you can actually scale stuff unfortunately not scale it down, but you can scale it up. So I decided to have a little fun when I was building the deck chairs. Let's head down here. I decided to take the deck chairs and scale them up. Just to be funny. So here's a 7x7 scale of that chair, and here's a x8 scale, which is the max you could do. I just was like, wow, that's huge. That'd be funny. I should take part of the ship and try and scale it up and see what happens. But I've even tried, my daughter was like, well, take this one and try and scale it up more. I tried, but it's too much. It can't do it. But I thought this was pretty funny. I just wanted to share. Anyway, let's get back up. Let's get back up and get back to what we were doing. La, 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 la. So let's get back up here to B deck. Continue on. So next thing we've done, we have worked on the second class entrance. So we have, as you can see, I'm in the process of changing some stuff around, but we've already done from A deck all the way down to just about the B deck, I guess. But we've done B deck all the way down to D deck. This is C deck here. And this is D deck. This is D deck. And that's as far as we've gone so far. This goes all the way down to F deck. And in the process of that, because of the elevators I have up front, the working elevator I put in, I can't quite do that on this one. There is the shaft isn't big enough to go from the boat deck all the way down to F deck with all the redstone that needs to be put in for it. So I kind of did one better. I took this whole block of wood here and I made it a fake block, so I can just zip right in and head on up to whatever deck I need to go, or down. And I even labeled the deck so I know where I was. So we want B deck. There we go. But yep, this is the second class entrances and stairwell. Believe there's a whole bunch of furniture and couches that are supposed to be in here. Again, things I can do when I'm in between Normandie's tutorials. But yep, these are coming along nicely. So, oh, my mistake. That wasn't the second class smoke. I forget what room that was. This is the second class smoke room. Let's head on in here. All right, so we have the second class smoke room. Again, these are full blocks, not tiles, or not carpet blocks or anything, or slabs. Not too horrible. This I even had its own little bathroom. And I believe this is supposed to be a bar in here. A couple little storage areas. And this just goes right back out to the entrance again. Alright. And moving right along. We've we've completed B deck. Except for the Café Parisian, B deck is pretty complete. And this here is another entrance for the second class. This has got the mast going through it that goes up top. These again are all blocks, except for the top one are tiles. I figure if I have to, if I end up putting furniture here, it won't look too bad if that matches the rest of it. So yeah, we'll leave it like that. So I got carpet on top of the wool. So that's not too bad. This takes this all the way down to C deck, where we have again the mast coming down. And we got the second class promenade. Second class, the enclosed promenade for the second class. All right, they got a nice little keep out of the weather area. Not too bad for second class to have something this nice. All right. Then we come all the way around. Got some bollards here for whatever reason. I don't know how you're supposed to attach them to anything unless these windows open up. Yeah. And then we got this door, which brings you right out to the well deck. All right. So if we come back into the entrance here, through this door, which is really crazily placed behind the mast is the second class library. Not much of a library. There's no books or no tables or chairs or anything to sit down at. Kind of a boring room, but yeah, we'll get there eventually. Yep, there's a second class library done. All right. So we come back through here and we're back into the stairwell again. We're on C deck now. And the doorways, I haven't finished the doorways yet, but yet the doorways to the promenade are there. Now we come down to D deck. All right. And then in here, we have the second class dining saloon, or restaurant, however you want to call it. It was called the dining saloon, but this is the second class restaurant. Entranceway for whatever. I think the other stairwell comes down here as well. You can see the red line I have. Yeah, here's the second class dining hall. And that one add-on finally updated. I can finally light these candles again. That makes me happy. So best I could come up with to kind of look like chandeliers. But there you have it. So that's everything that we've added this week. Next up, I got some work on C deck to do. Yeah, that's it for now. Got a lot done. Oh, did I forget? No, I didn't. Never mind. Ignore me. Yeah, we can peek out the windows here. So I made them look like from the outside. Made them look like they were portholes. The inside, I don't know, not so much. But it is what it is. From the outside, they look like portholes. I guess that's kind of all that matters for now. But anyway, so that's everything. Hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, please give a like. Want to see more? See my next progress? Be sure to subscribe so you get notifications. That's it for now. I will talk to you guys next time. Until then, see ya.